What if a black hole passed through Earth? The most terrifying cosmic scenario. Imagine this, right now, as you're watching this video, something invisible, something incredibly powerful, is moving silently through space. No light, no warning, no sound. And suddenly, it enters our solar system, heading straight toward Earth. What if a black hole passed through our planet? Would Earth be destroyed instantly? Would we even see it coming? Or would something even stranger happen? Let's explore one of the most terrifying and fascinating scenarios in the universe. What exactly is a black hole? Before we jump into the chaos, let's understand what we're dealing with. A black hole is formed when a massive star collapses under its own gravity. It becomes so dense, so compact, that its gravity traps everything, even light. That's why it looks completely black. At its center lies something called a singularity, a point where physics as we know it breaks down. Surrounding it is the event horizon. This is the point of no return. Cross it, and you can never escape. The most important detail, size matters. Here's something surprising. Not all black holes are huge. Some are small, very small. In fact, a black hole with the mass of a mountain could be smaller than a grain of sand. So when we ask, what if a black hole passed through Earth? We must ask another question. How big is it? Because the answer changes everything. Scenario 1. A tiny black hole hits Earth. Let's start with a small one. Imagine a black hole with the mass of a large asteroid, but compressed into something microscopic. If it passed through Earth, it wouldn't swallow the planet like in movies. Instead, it would act like a super dense bullet. It would punch straight through Earth, entering one side, exiting the other. But here's the terrifying part. As it moves through Earth, its gravity would pull in nearby matter, rock, metal, water. Everything in its path would be violently dragged toward it. This would create a narrow tunnel through the planet's extreme heat from friction and compression, shockwaves traveling through Earth's crust. You might not even see it, but you'd feel it. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, global instability, and yet, Earth might still survive. Damaged, but not destroyed. Scenario 2, a medium black hole passes through. Now let's increase the size. Imagine a black hole with the mass of a small moon. Now things get serious. As it approaches Earth, its gravity begins affecting us before it even arrives. Oceans would start to rise. Tides would become extreme. The ground itself would begin to shift. As it passes through Earth, the damage would be catastrophic. Entire regions would collapse inward. The planet's structure would be disrupted. Massive earthquakes would tear continents apart. And the atmosphere? It could be partially stripped away. This isn't just damage, this is planetary devastation. Scenario 3, a massive black hole encounter. Now imagine something truly terrifying. A stellar mass black hole, something with the mass of our sun. If this passed near Earth, we wouldn't stand a chance. Even before impact, its gravity would rip Earth apart. This process is called tidal disruption. The side of Earth closer to the black hole would be pulled much more strongly than the far side. The result? Earth would stretch, crack, and eventually break apart, turning into a stream of debris, pulled into the black hole. Would we see it coming? Here's one of the scariest parts. Black holes are invisible, they don't emit light, so how would we detect one? We'd only notice it by its effects, stars bending around it, light being distorted, objects changing their motion. But if a small black hole were traveling alone through space, it might be incredibly hard to detect. It could be heading toward us right now. What would happen to you? Let's make this personal. What would happen to a human? If you were near the path of a black hole, you'd experience something called spaghettification. Your body would be stretched, pulled apart by gravity. Your feet would feel a stronger pull than your head, and in milliseconds, you'd be torn into atoms. Could Earth fall into it? What if Earth didn't just get hit, but got captured? If a black hole passed close enough, Earth could enter orbit around it, but this wouldn't be stable. The environment would be deadly. Radiation, extreme gravity, loss of sunlight. Life on Earth would not survive. Let's say Earth survives a small black hole pass-through. What happens next? The planet would be deeply scarred. There could be a tunnel through the Earth's core. Long-term seismic activity, changes in rotation, climate disruptions. Life would struggle. Civilization might collapse. But some form of life could continue. Is this likely to happen? Now the big question, should we be worried? The answer is, probably not. Black holes are rare, and space is incredibly vast. The chances of one hitting Earth are extremely low, but not zero. And that's what makes it fascinating. The science behind it. Scientists have studied this idea. Some theories suggest that tiny primordial black holes could exist. These may have formed right after the Big Bang. If they exist, they could be passing through space even today. And occasionally, they might pass through planets, including Earth. The real fear isn't what you think. The real fear isn't just destruction, it's unpredictability. Black holes don't behave like normal objects, they bend space and time. They break our understanding of physics, and encountering one would mean facing something we barely understand. Conclusion. The silent threat of the universe. A black hole passing through Earth would be one of the most extreme events imaginable, from minor planetary damage to total destruction. It all depends on size. But what makes this scenario truly terrifying is this. We might never see it coming. No warning. No time to prepare. Just a silent traveler from the depths of space, crossing paths with our world. So, what do you think? Would Earth survive, or would it be the end of everything we know? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more cosmic mysteries with us, because in the universe, the impossible might just be waiting. Thanks for watching.